Hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Egots, my roast is ruined. What if I purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Superintendent, I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Here to join me?
Why is there smoke, Seymour?
Oh, that is just smoky steam from the steam clam wrapping. I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburger steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
What region?
Upstate New York.
Really? Well, I'm from Utica. I never heard. Anyone use the phrase steamed hams?
Well, not that you can know. It's an alternate expression. Oh, family recipe. Oh, no.
Steamed hams. You call them steamed hams. They are obviously real.
You don't. One thing I should. You don't. Excuse me for 1 second.
That's good.
Well, the time was dead by all I'm pooped.
Yes, I should be. God, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis within your kitchen.
Yes.
That's it.
No.
The house is on fire!
Oh, mother, it's just the northern lights.
Oh my god!
Ahoy, ahoy, everybody.
You are an hot fellow. Oh, you steam a good ham.
Okay, and we're live.
Yeah,
Live is what we are.
all right. We're live and kicking, even if viruses try to us not to. But as the song says and goes,
A little
Yeah.
nervous.
yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, we're here. We're doing a D&D one shot. It's kind of Cervantes Carp. It's kind of your show here today.
Yay! I wouldn't do it, but I'll trust myself. Hello there. I'm John Cervantes. I'm not an English speaker, a native English speaker, so sorry for any accent, any weird accent or any word that doesn't come. Also, maybe I have to tone it down a little bit because it's like 9 o'clock in the night here. We'll try to sleep, but we'll manage. Here with me, there's Mr. Ben Creighton, who you may know.
I also apologize for bad accents that may happen later with more cause because I'll be doing them, on purpose and not because that's the accent that I have.
Me too. Me too. Don't worry. Me too.
Okay, so I believe there's just one of you that doesn't speak German, and there's a character that you may or may not meet that only speaks German. So, since
Oh my
I
god!
don't want to embarrass myself speaking gibberish, I will just make it to Spanish so you hear just alien things.
Fair enough.
Also together with us, there's Dark Snowman,
Hi.
Worldwide Wimpy, and Joe Donasi.
Hello.
I believe many of you are also known in the chat, so I don't know if you want to say anything.
I don't know. I've never heard of this Ben guy.
This is my first time streaming ever for anything, so please have mercy on me, chat.
And hi, I'm Worldwide Wimpy. You can find me streaming at twitch.tv/worldwide_wimpy, where we do Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy V, and Link to the Past randomizers.
Oh, and there's my girlfriend right in the chat. Even more pressure.
I'm Yoda Nashi. I stream every now and then. Some rando stuff, some D&D stuff, things like that.
Your girlfriend's a cardinal? Man, the church got progressive since I left.
Come on, Ben. Don't you know about the Catholicism? Once you're in, you're always...
That happened.
Whoa!
Mic check 1, 2.
Yeah, sorry. That's...
We're here for the sound test for the band you're about to see perform live.
I apologize for that. My cat unplugged my mic slightly and it caused static issues.
Well, that makes sense in your character is Tabaxi. Yeah, I was thinking the same spell as a steamboat.
Wait,
Which
Spaz,
is-
you're a Tabaxi too? This is gonna be great.
It's kind of fitting because on this dusk, during this late afternoon, you are all on a steamboat. The continent of Agilia resembles that of Earth Europe. Many places share its names, many waters the same blood, and even the languages spoken in this world are similar. However, this world we are embarking on today is Dungeons and Dragons. Elves commune with dwarves, orcs, and miniatures. Druids reunite in circles for the full moon. Fighters are trained in the art of the sword, and magicians of every kind engage the arcana and try to live through the experience. Spirits inhabit every tree, rock, and river, and evil organizations hunt them to sell their blood in the black market as a strong drug that enhances magical energy. The moment our story begins, the sun has already started setting on the west. Its last rays of day caress the waters of the Ireland Sea. With its 4 set of sails, a ship, a bark named the SS Mary, will soon arrive to Berry, a city on the southern island of the Kingdom of Ireland. This is a merchant ship, and many people use it for safe travel between the Republic of Wester and Ireland. However, 4 people boarded the ship this morning when it left the northern coast of the Republic with a very different goal in mind. On deck, 3 of this particular set of individuals can be found. One is a rock gnome who hopes to visit the town's School of Magic first and the kingdom's Royal Library later. The bark will bring him here and there. This good fellow is an artificer and answers to the name of Bjorn. Ben, want to tell us something about your character?
Oh, he's just a nice guy. He's just, not running from anything or doing anything wrong with anything. Everything's fine and above board and copacetic. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it.
How would he pass his time on the boat? He's been like a couple of hours there. He's a bit tired. It's almost night.
How's the privacy situation on the boat? Are there anything like private cabins or just kind of bedrolls or bunks?
Yeah, considering his financial situation, he have enough money to have a cabin, so he could be there.
Okay, so most of the journey he's been squirreled away in his cabin. You can hear some hammering noises, some bonking noises through the doors, some whirs and widgets. But right now he's up above deck, just taking in the air, taking a little break from whatever he's doing.
Okay, there on deck there is also a half-elf bard that is practicing his tunes before arriving to the festival that will be held in the town of Berry. The Fairy Festival is held every year at this exact night, and since it sounds like fun, and he can make money with it, he is practicing. Wimpy, tell us more about your character.
We have ourselves a half-elf musician, long black hair, got the Fu Manchu mustache and chops going on. Well worn, traveling, just kind of staring out at the horizon, strumming at his guitar.
Okay. Last one on deck is someone who is also from the Germanic lands. People are mostly avoiding him, since he exudes a very different aura. The aura of one that might have had a blessing on the past, but has been lost forever. Tell us more about this fallen Osimar, Yodonashi.
He's a typical edgelord. He's kind of just sitting there by himself, giving everybody dirty looks that decides to try and socialize with him because he doesn't want anything to do with you. He's just got a drink in front of him, and that's all he's doing.
Finally, not on deck, but having dinner with the captain of the ship, a wealthy, one-eyed lion Tabaxi is explaining to him the reasons of his journey. Dark Snowman, please.
Well, as you see at the table a very tall lion clad in a massive sword at his back, recounting to the captain tales of his noble deeds, numerous though they may be, each one very slowly weighing on him, and he turns to say, I have fought for many years for my lord. I have done so many deeds in his service. Countless, not once have I failed him. So many. And in all this time, I've never once taken a vacation. So I thought it'd be nice to come out here for a while.
Well, you should be. If people don't have vacations, then who will get on board of ships, right?
Yes, vacations. Sure. That's why we're all here, clearly. Nothing else, nothing different, only vacations.
I'm not sure what to do with this, honestly. I've never once tried to, how did my lord phrase it? Relax? He told me to go and see sights.
Well, what a sight will you see? When the ferries come from the goods and the sea, the mountains, thousands will come out and play. When the full moon shines lowly on the starry sky, you will love it, Aurelius.
It does sound absolutely lovely.
Slowly,
honestly,
as you are finishing your dinner, the sun is engulfed by the omnipotent sea. And you see that the town that you're almost arriving to has already set a myriad of lanterns. They illuminate the town, and the sound of the town's bell in the distance seems almost magical. Almost. Now, you all find your hearts trying to match the bell's rhythm. And as you are disembarking, you feel compelled to follow just one command. May I ask all of you to roll me a wisdom saving throw?
How do I do that again?
On your sheet, you'll see saving throws, and you just click the word.
Oh boy, that's one of my stats actually good.
Okay. Yodonashi, if you want to do it from the seat, you just have to hover over your mouse over the stat, and if you click it, it will do it automatically. You don't have to set it manually. Yeah. I'll treat it as a group effort. So all of you feel compelled to follow the lights and just come and enjoy the festival. Even you, Bjorn, feel that you should stop worrying about the people that may or may not be following you, but the people that are around you, this strange group of people, pull you out of it, since they see that you are being enchanted. The captain and his crew are leaving from the port and leaving unattended the the goods they have brought. You all feel that, as if it were the works of suggestion, this bell is casting a spell on you.
Everyone, get in here!
Okay.
To the festival!
You'll see this mysterious bard person pick up their guitar and start walking forward.
Aurelius is gonna follow the gnome, having no idea what a vacation entails, assumes this is just part of it.
Tari's gonna down his drink, put the glass on the table, stand up, and follow from the rear.
You head out to the city center, where the bell tower is presiding the town, and you see all people from all kind of races, from all kind of statures, just enjoying the festival, having a nice drink, sharing some food, and none of them seem to care about anything. Like they're leaving their their stands unattended. The people are taking food and not paying. It looks like something happened.
What on earth am I seeing?
And again, every time the bell sings, you feel like something is trying to melt your mind. But since you are already out of it, you are not affected by it.
Anyone else notice anything weird with the bell?
I mean,
to
it sounds lovely.
Is this normal?
As a bard, can I recognize magic using music to do some type of enchantment?
I'll say that's an Arcana check.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. You feel like there's something wrong with the bell, since the moment you started hearing it, you also started feeling like you were being attacked. But you couldn't tell if it's the bell or if it's an enemy hiding in the shadows, or what might it be.
I'm gonna pull out my little screwdriver-looking magical wand deedly and tinker around with it for a second. Hold on a moment. I can get to the bottom of this. It's gonna take me about, say 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
While this man is working with its trinkets, do any of you want to do anything?
Yeah, Aurelius is gonna go up and check out one of the stands, just the closest one to him.
It's unattended.
Can I roll to see if I can find anything? Just not gonna be poking around and stuff, just like casually looking it over.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Not great.
You see the obvious, like there's a lot of food, there's a lot of drinks. People seem to enjoy taking them without doing anything else and just eating and laughing a lot. There's even people out there dancing in circles.
I was gonna also see if I can make an Arcana.
Go for it.
Okay, so
This is outside your area of expertise, since you are more used to know about the spirits. But this particular tone makes you believe that if the festival is what you heard about, and the fairies come out and hear this music, these sounds, they may fall for the thing that you almost fell for and just lose themselves, which would be dangerous since they're being hunted.
So, fair. So I know what this festival is about already?
Yeah, there's no reason for you not to. It's
Okay. What is this
practical
festival
knowledge.
again?
It's the town festival. The fairy festival. Sorry.
Okay. And the fairies are being hunted, you said, and this bell brings the fairies out to make them be able to be hunted, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, can I follow that up with a perception check to see if I see any fairies anywhere?
Yeah.
All right. Come on. Oh, I don't know why I put the second one. It should have been just the first one. So 14.
Yeah. 14. You see one going towards the bell tower. There isn't any else because the ferry really starts at the full moon, so there's still some time. But the one you see is just going to the bell tower, like a moth to the fire.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of cock an eyebrow looking at it and just, interesting.
At this time, Jorn could have finished his ritual.
All right. What am I sensing with my magic screwdriver?
Okay, with detect magic, if I'm not mistaken, you can detect where the magic comes from, but not you could detect the school it came from, right? It comes from.
Yeah, within 30 feet of me, I can sense the presence of magic, and I can use an action to examine objects and creatures to see if magic is coming from them specifically, and to learn the school of magic, if any. Yeah.
Okay. You can see from where you are that the bell is absolutely magical. Like the faint aura, you can see a faint aura around it, and it looks like it's imbued with enchantment magic.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. It's just yonder bell enchanting us with magic. It's fine.
He said that's normal? It doesn't sound.
But it feels so good. How could it not be normal?
Because it's meant as a trap for the fairies, and we're falling for it as well.
Perhaps we should go take a look at it then.
So you go to the bell tower?
Aurelius is going to start walking there.
Sure, I'll come along.
Might as well. Don't
People
like
are just dancing around you, so you can just go between them. And exactly, you see a bell tower made of pure stone. There's a door in front of you. There's like some gargoyles around the bell tower and the bell on top. It looks like it's it has four floors, 4-story building.
Go. Aurelius is going to go up to the door just see if it's locked.
It too is. In fact, since the detect magic is still active, Bjorn could see that the door is magical. There's magic on the door.
Can I tell if it's the door as a whole, if the lock itself is magical?
I'd say it's the aura extends to all the door, but it's specifically the lock seems more. The aura gets a little bit stronger around the lock.
Can I tell the school of magic?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. It seems they've left us a trap here. They must not want anybody messing with their wonderful bell.
That feels more suspicious than it.
Why would you not want to protect such a glorious sound?
I'm not fond of things that mess with your head.
Very well. All right, I'm gonna back off. Let's see if I can find it. I'm gonna back off 30 feet and use Mage Hand to with my thieves' tools to try to pick the lock.
Okay, make me a sleight of hand check.
All right, let me just. There it is.
Nice.
Not bad.
Hey.
The lock looks like it shouldn't by any means be forced open, but with a little bit of your tricky magic, you can do it. The door opens.
Well done, friend. Let's take a look, shall we?
At the moment
Gonna
you
walk on it.
start getting inside the bell tower, you hear a strong sound of something jumping from around you. The people who are not yet inside can see a couple of gargoyles that were in the bell tower just descending, and they look at you with a grim smile on their faces and try to get near you.
Hello, friends.
Aurelius puts one hand on his sword, not drawing it, just having it ready.
Don't worry. There's nothing to worry. How are you all today?
See, what have I been telling you?
Well, I ain't
don't
no
know.
beauty, but I'm a secret fox.
What's a fox?
Little
See us-
fellows, bushy tails, red hair, nice fellows.
Ah, I see. Then, why are you here and not enjoying the festival?
Oh, we just wanted to take a closer look at yon bell with its glorious magic music.
That voice, love it.
If you just want to look, why don't do it outside? We can help you get up there if you want. We can fly.
No one should go where eagles dare.
I'll go.
I'm just fine taking the stairs, thank you.
Oh, I want to try the flying.
Can I roll an insight on these guys to see if they have any ill will or anything?
Yeah, sure.
Good call, good call.
Well, I don't know.
Why would they? They're so educated and polite. So kind people. Bjorn lets himself be taken by one of the gargoyles.
Yep. Hold out my arms straight out for them to be lifted up. Take me flying, new friends.
I will. One of them just takes you from down the arms and starts flying. The rest of you see as Bjorn gets higher and higher until you can see the bell.
I've been
Bjorn?
feeling high since we got off the boat.
Fly on your way like an eagle. Fly as high as the sun.
Usually the high makes the music better. In this case, the music makes the high better.
And you can
His eyes seem so glazed as he flies
you can
on
see
the
there's-
wings of a dream.
Should we get him?
Fools.
Do you want to get high too?
You see, you're definitely fools if you don't try this. That's what he's saying. All on the up and up, get it?
I think I found what the smaller man was taking on that boat.
Bjorn, you
As like
arrive
him,
to
I was
the-
high when we stepped off.
you arrive to the story that is just right in front of the bell. You can see that there is an orc doing like working as how do you say it in English? A bellman? I don't know, like the hunter. Yeah, a bellman. Like his life goes with it. You have never seen someone so dedicated to anything before.
Hello, friend.
The man doesn't stop, probably because he can hear you with the bell next to his face. But the gargoyle starts descending and tells you, "Well, did you like it?
I did.
I'm glad. We are glad. Now you have seen the bell. Why don't you turn around?"
Did you see anything else up there?
Well, let me just take a gander around the chamber. Anything else of interest besides the bell and the orc?
Roll me a perception check.
Let's see here.
Bjorn was quite entangled with the bell since he perceives it as nothing but beauty, but he did see like a strange symbol around the part where the bellman hit, and it glue every time he hit, and he could see that magic was very strong there.
May I try to hit the bell?
No, the master said that only him.
Oh, did the master make the bell then?
The master made magic to the bell.
So was there a different person that made the bell, and then the master came along and made it magic?
Yes.
Who made the bell? Was it the orc?
The bell was here before, I think. It was made with silver from the mountains where the fairies reside. It's magical.
I call down to
And with
everybody
the
else.
magic of my master, it's now more magical.
Okay, I call down to everybody below. Magic fairy silver! Magical glyph! Lots of magic up here, it's great!
Aurelius is gonna start climbing the stairs to go take a look.
Okay. Meanwhile, while he's starting to climb the stairs, Bjorn, you are being brought down with along the gargoyle, who has stopped the ride, and who's getting up the stairs? So I'm not seeing who is talking, and I'm not familiar with the voices.
I was going up. The lion.
Okay, Aurelius. So Aurelius, you start climbing up. The bell tower, even if it's like real big, the stairs are very small, so it's like a little bit. If two of you went at the same time, it would be a little crowded.
Bit cramped in here then.
Yeah, a bit cramped. Thank you. The first floor, the door is open, and you can see that that there's nothing in there. At the second floor, the door is locked. And if you want to keep climbing up, I will tell you the rest.
You said the door's locked?
Yep.
Aurelius is gonna call down the stairs. Any of you down there good with opening doors? Who's not being charmed by a bell?
I am one of those things!
I know, Bjorn. I know.
You there, Mr. Gargoyle! Could I perhaps get a half-uppy this time? Gnome
Vitar is
legs, you
gonna-
know. Not so good with stairs.
Vitar is gonna silently just start walking up the
No,
stairs without even
no.
saying anything.
We should be stopping you, in fact. But I don't know. That looks like a lot of work.
Okay, upon hearing him say we should be stopping, Vitar's gonna pause before going up the stairs. He's gonna look over his shoulder.
Why should you be stopping us?
Because the master said so.
Who is the master? Is he here?
Of course he is.
Interesting. In the tower?
Yes, the
Perfect.
master is here, controlling everything.
Oh, ho, ho, he sounds wonderful. I want to meet him.
Oh,
Yes,
Please,
me
so
too.
do I. So do I.
And I'm gonna start walking back up the stairs.
Aurelius to make room for him. Give him room to work there.
Okay. At the second floor, as I said, the door's locked. Do you,
Okay.
any of you try to open it?
Can
I'm
I
gonna
see?
try to.
Hold on, before you do that, can I see if it's magical, like the ground floor door was?
No, it doesn't look like it's magical.
I'm gonna try to. Now, I do have proficiency of thieves' tools, so how are we gonna roll that here?
Make me. Do you have proficiency with sleight of hand?
Oh lord, no.
With
Well, then
Thieves
let's
Tool,
take
you
that.
can just click Thieves Tool and click Dexterity as the attribute, and you will get your bonuses with it. If you look over on the left-hand side near the bottom, you'll see tool proficiencies. Just click that.
I didn't know that.
I'll just click that and see how it goes.
Nice.
Fair enough. You open the door, no problem.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and look in there.
It looks like what? It's that's the room you're coming from. Wait, as I reveal the area, it looks like the first floor, as in it's very devoid of anything except for a lot of books that would be around here.
I'm gonna go ahead and wander over towards the books and look over the titles and try to see like what a general idea of what the books are about are.
Aurelius will do the same, but he's gonna pick up a random book and just start leafing through it.
Okay, I bring you here. Oh, those are big fellows. Wait. The books look. They're all made from. They all look like they're for studying magic. So the titles would be like "How to Learn Enchantment Magic in a Week." The better tricks to get the handle of suggestion. And look like general ideas on how to do.
Seems our master here is quite the enchanter.
I call down the stairs. Is this like a library? Do you have a lending policy?
Take a look. It's a book. A reading rainbow. I could
Strangely
be
enough.
anything. Take a look. It's a book. A reading rainbow.
Strangely enough, you do hear someone answering you, besides, Mr. Libraryman here. A female voice saying, "Well, yes. I took them from the magic school. Do you want any of them?"
I would like to learn enchantment magic in a week.
you all start seeing as a harpy begins descending from high up there. Looks like she was resting as if she were a bat.
I bet you could fly half again as high. No, twice as high as a butterfly.
Well, thank you very much, little man.
Fly like an eagle.
May I know your name?
Bjorn! Just Bjorn.
Well, Bjorn, you shouldn't be here, as any of your friends should. Why? What brought you here?
Oh, we wanted to take a look at the bill.
You shouldn't do that. Why don't you listen to my song and rest a little bit?
Can I insight her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay outsider.
Well, I don't see anything.
I'm gonna roll one as well if that's all right.
Yeah.
Please do.
Go for it.
Oh boy!
Well, she's on the up and up.
Nothing to worry about here.
A thing of beauty to behold, but a sorrow to possess.
Open up doors anytime. Talking to people? Nope.
I never said Batari was a people person.
Why? Why is this happening?
I mean, I guess we have time for one song.
And the high gnome is the most insightful, apparently.
That could be a statement of sorts. Usually you get more insightful when you're up there.
Bjorn, you are the only one that when she starts singing, notice that she isn't trying to soothe you nor to give you a happy song to go by. She's trying to enchant you into doing nothing for a whole lot. She's doing this alluring song, so everybody please, I wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
I have advantage against being charmed.
Well then.
I have advantage as well. Not that it does that much for me.
Nope.
That's supposed to be my good one. Dang it.
I got a 13. That's the highest.
You are the only one that gets it. So Vitari, you see, as the other three just start getting like sleepy and thinking that maybe just hearing the song is fine for today. But you notice that she's just trying to delay you.
You know, typically, if you're gonna put a spell on somebody, you want to make sure it works on the entire room.
Wait, what?
My. Why don't you relax too? You could go outside. I enjoy the festival.
Or, better idea, why don't you stop trying to enchant everyone in here before I send an Eldritch Blast into your face?
A what now?
Yeah, what now? My beautiful babies. This man doesn't want to hear me sing. What do you think about it?
I've got a question for you. Would you happen to be the master, or is that person still missing?
The master is upside. Is upstairs, sorry.
So the master was the orc.
No, the orc is just the bellman. On the third floor, you could see my master, but I don't think you're invited to that party.
Oh, so the orc would have to jump up a story to get up there. He'd have to be some sort of bellhop.
You think he's tired from the race and doesn't have as much, but no, he's ready.
And why? One more question for you. And why are you trying to delay us? What's trying to prevent you from me going upstairs and talking to this master?
Well, the master paid me to be here and to collect all the books from the School of Magic. And well, I am a woman that likes to please.
I had that feeling about you.
Well then, would you mind leaving us alone? It's only a couple of thousands of fairies that will be killed. No big deal.
That's the other thing that's been bothering me. What's with killing fairies? What's the purpose?
Well, their blood makes for a strong drug, and it sells high on black market.
How incapacitated are we from this?
Since he has stopped singing, I would say that you would start regaining your senses. But you're still feeling uninclined to harm her.
I'm gonna say this once and once only. And I'm gonna say it for everybody here. I know that your song was meant to enchant us and put us to sleep to where we didn't go talk to this master for some reason. If you open your mouth to sing again, I'm going to kill you.
Well, you will die trying.
Red flag.
Katari's gonna smile coyly.
Do you want to test that theory?
I mean, do you?
Aurelius is slowly trying to get himself back up. He's quite. He's not liking this. He's ready to jump in and help.
Okay.
We're starting this out right now. Thunderclap. No warning or anything. Just.
Well, I'm not so much keen on the killing hundreds of fairies for their delicious blood, but I would like to speak to the master, so I'll just be going upstairs then. Good day to you. Move towards the stairs.
I'm sorry, mister, but I don't think you should do that.
Well...
Okay, the great sword is off his back.
How about we all roll initiative?
Okay. I was trying to get my sneak attack in, but
yeah, it sounds like what we've been working towards.
Oh boy, I don't like the initiative rolls here. Oof.
Make sure you click your tokens.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's how that works.
That's
okay.
And then you can just click the number in the turn order list to go to with your first roll.
So wait, right here. The harpy, whose name Linda, by the way, will. Wait. This music isn't a fighting music. The harpy.
Here we go.
Goes towards Bjorn, since he's the one closest to the door, and tells him, "I'm sorry, boy. Just go to sleep." And tries to hit him with her claws. I believe that hits.
I believe it does.
Forget this +6.
Yeesh, ouch. That's no bueno.
Why don't you have your HP in your token?
I don't know, but
Wait
I
a
can...
minute.
Oh, there it is.
Can you see it?
So when you click the token, it'll bring up 3 circles. The green one is the health. So you should see a number on that.
I see it.
Yeah.
Do I?
Ah. So what's the red and the blue then?
Red is your AC, blue is used for temporary hit points. Or vice versa, it really doesn't matter.
Okay, wait. I don't know why it isn't. I don't know. It should be viewable.
Yeah, I changed it on my sheet, and that's changing it on my end. I can see it.
Yeah. I don't know. It works.
So
Following that,
I go before Yoda Nashi since I have a higher dex modifier.
oh, okay. I don't know when it isn't.
It's because everyone else rolled the tie roll, but I figure I'm probably the most dexterous here, so I've got a +3, he's got a -1 or 2 or whatever it is, so
Yeah.
Oh, is that what those decimals are? Huh.
yeah, that's the tiebreaker roll.
Ah, that makes sense.
Go figure.
Following that, since he still has another attack, and
Not right.
Bjorn seems hit hard, she will go to Victory since he's the one that started.
wait.
So Ben gets a chance for an opportunity attack since she moved out of combat space.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Yes,
so
it's mine.
bloop. Slash at her with my dagger. 15.
A 15 hits.
Ooh. Oh.
Well, you do have your claws, she says as she gets a femur, a bone, and tries to hit you with it, Victory.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh yeah. Ouch. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I have a reaction that I can cast from that.
Yeah.
It's called Hellish Rebuke here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoops, wrong thing to click. Meant to click it. Where's it at? Come on. Okay, it's not doing that for some reason. What the heck?
It's asking at what level you want to cast it at. So if you move your character sheet, you should see a secondary window on your roll 20.
I have character sheet popped out, so it's...
So you should see a small window somewhere on your roll 20 window asking what level you want to cast that at.
Okay, let me try casting it again, because... I do not see that window anywhere.
Okay, are you clicking the eye or are you clicking the actual words?
The actual words.
Okay, on the spells part or in the attack and spellcasting window on the core page?
I've tried both.
Okay, go into spells, click the eye for Hellish Rebuke. And you'll see a little gear right below that eye. Click that.
Yeah.
And look for output. If it says spell card, switch that to attack.
Okay. Let me see.
No, he's an attack. He has it all.
I have it set to attack, yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Well, then it should bring up that little window asking at what level you want to cast your spell at in the actual board game part of Roll20, not your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm looking and I don't see that anywhere.
Okay. Let me check mine real quick.
Do you want to see if I can do it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Say mine's working.
No,
It might just be
Yep.
might just be that I have things put in incorrectly because I've never used the Roll20 built-in character sheets.
Ah, okay. You had fire and 3d10 on the reverse side.
Okay. I see.
Now it should work. Try again.
So what's nice about Roll20,
There we go.
with its compendium, you can actually just drag and drop the spells right into your character sheet.
Wait, really? I hand typed them.
Yeah, I hand typed everything. I hand typed
my
everything.
And then you're supposed to add your proficiency to that save. So, what kind of spellcaster are you?
I'm a warlock.
So
Charisma.
add whatever your charisma modifier is to that spell save plus your proficiency.
Yeah, it's 8 plus charisma plus proficiency, so.
Yeah, it should be
The 2 is already added into that DC, so if you've got a +2 to charisma, it's a 12.
yeah, it should be a 12.
I got a +5 to charisma. Oh, that's +2 charisma. My bad. I was looking at saving throws. Yeah.
So let's say saving throw. Let's see. Yeesh.
Okay, so she
Done.
takes 2d10 fire damage.
You should have did that.
Okay, so you're not casting that at 3rd level here, because that's misrolled die. Then that die needs to be fixed.
Oh, it should be 3rd level then, I'm guessing.
You shouldn't have 3rd level.
Yeah, I'm a warlock. No, I'm a warlock. I only have 2.
So
Okay.
that's minus that. I would have them re-roll 2d10 just to get a fresh roll out there.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, I'll just 2d10. Just do it that way.
Yeah, it should only be at 2nd level.
Nice.
Yeah.
My. Also, your turn.
Well, that was the reaction. That was her turn.
Yeah, that's what. Awesome.
Okay. So then it's my friend's turn here.
Alright, so it's Ozzy's turn then.
Yes.
Alright, so first of all, I do apologize, Cervantes, if you feel like I'm kind of stepping on you, but it seems like you're not super
don't
familiar
worry.
with it, so...
Yeah, you're more familiar with it. Don't worry.
Okay, no problem. First thing Ozzy's gonna do is gonna walk over here and going to put his hands on Bjorn here and say, I heard my friend cry, and he sank to his knees, coughing blood. As he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 1st level, as unfortunately I have a terrible roll and Bjorn only gets 5 points of health back.
Hey, I'll take it.
Well, that's
I can lay on
Probably
hands a
more
little
than
bit
that.
later.
And then Ozzy's gonna come back here. What's your ruling on flanking? Is it +2 or advantage?
advantage.
Okay, it's advantage. He's gonna pull out a rapier and a scimitar in each hand, and use his bonus action to make an offhand attack against the harpy here with his scimitar.
Go for it.
That's a 15.
It hits.
Okay. That's for 4 slashing, and then I'm going to do this.
Okay, what's the blade flourish option?
So I'm going to
Ah.
add DC until, or AC until the start of my next turn, which Bardic Inspiration for me I still believe is a D6 at this level. So I add a full 6 to my AC until the start of my next turn.
Okay, and that makes it 10 damage, right?
No, this is adding to my AC. So my
okay,
armor
so-
class goes from a 14 to a 20 with that.
Okay, since it said that it causes the weapon to deal extra damage, I thought that.
There's other stuff that I can do with it, but
Okay. Different stuff. I thought it was added. Okay.
I think it is both.
I thought it was both, but
no, I get to choose. So with my class, I get 3 special flourishes. I took defensive, slashing, and mobile.
Mhm.
So if I decided to use the mobile, I would add that damage to it, and then I would get that extra movement by pushing it away. But since I'm up close, I decided to use the defensive flourish because it looks like I may be tanking. So
Yes, he might want to hit you next.
So, as a free action, could I try and provoke its attention?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Use a persuasion or intimidation?
However you want to flavor it.
Okay, he's gonna try and do a performance to kind of charm her to look over at him.
Please do.
Just as he starts to strum his guitar and bang his swords together. I ain't no nice guy after all.
I love what you're doing.
Oh
Okay,
my
that's it
god!
for the end of the turn. We'll see next how she reacts. Victory?
Alright. Vitari's gonna just say, I don't know how well anybody else is gonna do in this, but my element is really the darkness. And as he says that, I'm gonna go ahead and cast the darkness spell. And I'm just gonna have it start emanating out from me. So this is a magical darkness, which means dark vision doesn't even work in it.
Crap.
Okay.
But I have Devil Sight, and I'm gonna go ahead and just use a bonus action to just kind of unarmed strike, try and knock her backwards a bit.
Okay, make me. That would be an acrobatics check to disarm her.
An
Which one?
acrobatics check. Oh boy, that's a full roll for me. Okay. Nope.
You try. You see OC like doing magic with his swords, and you think to yourself, yeah, I can do that too. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. The harpy knows your location, I'll say.
Oh
For the
boy.
next-
So now I still have some move speed.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna try and move over to Bjorn. I understand that I will take a bit of a
An opportunity attack?
hit. Yeah. Now that should be a disadvantage because it's in darkness, even though she knows my look.
Yeah.
She can't see anything.
Don't worry.
That
Same
misses.
as you. Wait, where is he?
All right. I'm just gonna like reach my hand up to put on Bjorn just to let him know it's me, and that'll be the end of my turn. Because I know he can't see. So
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
see, where is the darkness here?
The darkness would be a 15 radius, so like this area. I'm afraid to make it not visible since all of your tokens are in.
Fair enough.
what you could do is give myself a 15 foot aura, like a purple aura or something like that, just to represent that's the darkness.
Yeah. Let's do that.
While you're doing that, Aurelius is gonna run to where he thinks you were. And I'll wait for you to do that up before I do anything else.
Okay. Wrong.
There you go. I got you.
Thank you.
So advantage from flanking and disadvantage from darkness cancel out, I believe. So this should just be your
Yeah.
attack. And he's gonna come down with the great sword on her head.
Wow.
That looks like a crit, which seems like a good time to use a smite.
Smart!
So that's I couldn't figure out how to do it other than just an attack. So it's going to be an extra 2d6 thunder damage added into the 2d6 regular damage. And then do you just add a die for crits or do you double it for crits?
Yeah, you add a die. So 5d6 plus your strength.
Sounds like a plan.
So you can only use the regular smite that you have, not a thunderous smite. You have to call out the thunderous smite as spell casting first.
Ah, okay. In that case, we won't worry about that. It should still come out to the same thing. Where is my
You should
Yeah.
have a divine
There it
smite
is.
on your
Hang on.
attack and spell casting.
That's what I
So
was digging for.
Okay, that makes more sense. Which spell slot are you?
It's gonna be a first level. I only have first levels.
Ah, okay. So 2d8 plus 2d plus 3d6 plus your strength.
6. Okay, so I can't reroll the one since it's not on my great. Yep, everything else is still good. I mean, 18 damage is nothing to scoff at.
you get more damage with your greatsword because greatswords are already 2d damage. So
Ah, right. I got
Yeah,
one more.
there's. Yeah, you get one more.
Still trying to learn the system.
also it didn't add in your strength.
Didn't it? Okay, so that would be 3 more plus the extra d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
So 22 damage.
nice.
And I need to mark off one of my spell slots as being used. But that should do it for my turn.
That makes it Bjorn's.
I'm going to just scoot up right here and... Actually, hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Okay. All right. In the square in front of me right here,
Yeah.
I'm going to whip out of my backpack a little, just a little gadget-looking thing. I'm gonna plop it down, and I'm gonna say, "My baby."
Let's not buy the chicken while it's still in the bag.
It's gonna pop up on little spider legs and start whirring a little mechanical head around. I do, in fact, deploy my turret. And as a bonus action, I am choosing the defender type, so I'm gonna roll 1d8 plus my int, which is 3. Oops.
I just imagine it's Metal Gear from Snatcher. Gillian, look out!
Okay, that was meant to be a +3, so that would be 6 plus 3 is 9. So myself, Veterinary, and Ozzy each get 9 temporary hit points.
None for the lion.
Nope, not within range. Need to be within 10 feet.
Aurelius doesn't need them. He's fine.
I think if there's one who can go with that, it's probably the paladin.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
doing
that-
surprisingly good as well for a warlock.
I believe that makes it. Your turn is finished?
Yep, that's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay. Then. Wait. That. Should...
It's Harper's turn, you're good.
Nope. Osi, you start seeing as the feathers of the harpy get in your way, and it looks like something else is trying to hunt you. Make me a wisdom saving throw for the fearsome feathers of this harpy.
That's 12.
You don't make it. You are frightened by the harpy as you see between the feathers the image of the thing OC fears the most. I don't know, an auditorium with no people. I don't know.
A broken guitar string. Oh no!
My guitar is gently weeping.
Look out, it's
What do you-
country music.
What do you mean I need a license to drive a car?
The harpy dance will try to get out of the dark. I'll roll a d4 to make a random direction.
Do I get a shot at her as she tries to leave for opportunity attack?
You do.
Let's take that shot. Although if he's afraid, it's probably going to be a disadvantage because of the darkness, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 12. Oh, another crit.
You weren't scared. I was.
But there's darkness.
With
But
a
I'm
12?
still engaged.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
GM's choice.
You having fears? I mean, I'd say. Okay, but you have disadvantage because of the frighten. Yeah.
I have disadvantage. He does not.
He can't see in the darkness, though. That's what gives him the
But we're
disadvantage.
flanking. So frightened creatures disadvantage on ability and attack rolls with the source of the fear, and I can't willingly move closer, but we're still sandwiched with the harpy.
That's true.
I'll respect the ruling, whatever it is.
Technically, shouldn't fear mean you had to get away? Like,
No.
Yeah, but that's in his turn.
okay.
So like wherever the harpy moves, I can't move toward, but as I am now,
Yeah. He can hit her, but since he's frightened, he has disadvantage. I checked the rules.
But Dark Stoneman does not have disadvantage, and we're still flanking the harpy.
Yeah, so that should actually work just fine.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he hit. I probably
Okay.
hit too, so don't worry.
Well, I'm not gonna burn another smite on the first enemy. Let's do that regular plus the crit. So it's gonna be roll 3d6. And then I do have Great Weapon Master, so if any of these come up 1 or 2, we will see. I'm gonna reroll that last.
If you had clicked the great sword there, it would have rolled automatically. I mean, I'll check the 13, but
I clicked the Great Sword for the roll. It didn't give me the.
no.
So
but
you have
during
to. Yeah, in the actual chat of roll 20, if
actual
you put
chat,
your
yeah.
cursor over Greatsword in your
Greatsword
roll,
over-
it will
over the
roll
board?
for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's better.
Why does it roll 2d6s?
Because on a crit, you roll all of your hit dice.
I thought it was just another one.
That's brutal critical. That only adds an additional dice to it. And then at certain levels, it adds more.
Then we'll take the 22. Since it's the one that's made accordingly and is the one made with the actual thing. Then OC's attack of opportunity.
I will take that since I have nothing else I can use for react. This at disadvantage is a 13.
That hits.
That's 6 additional points of damage to Miss Harpy.
How do you want to kill this woman?
Darn it!
With a blind, sight of sense, Ozzy's just like, I can't see! Ha! And stabs her right in the heart with his rapier.
She screams as she gets killed.
Not gonna lie, I was really hoping to get that killing blow just to rub in the fact that I told you I was gonna kill you.
Man, it got dark in here real quick and then it disappeared.
Yeah, I'm
Anyone
gonna go ahead and
I can help.
dispel the darkness.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure she couldn't hit anyone else. I can see in the dark, though, that's why.
Yodonashi, I'm going up to you and I'm going to do some lay on hands here.
Oh boy.
Let's see. How many are you down?
8.
Then we'll give you 8.
Full HP plus 9 temp? Heck yeah!
I got 7 left.
Now spell slots are the issue.
I only used 1 and 1 inspiration in that fight. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
I used one of my 3 spells, so
I probably shouldn't have blown both slots in a single one-person fight, but oh well, you live and learn.
Do I hear short rest coming?
I mean, we could, because I got this.
Ooh.
And then you can have your lay on hands back, because then we can all just spend our hit die to heal.
Sure.
Just a couple of hours until midnight, which is the time when the fairies come out, so you have plenty
Yeah.
of time. A sword rest is just 1 hour, so you would have enough time.
I mean, if we got the time, I'll take watch, and I say we rest it up.
Everyone, get in here! I call everybody to gather around my turret while it still has duration. I'm just gonna roll until I hit max. There it is. Boom. Everybody has 11 temporary hit points.
Now those don't stack, so.
Yeah, 11
Places
total.
the 9.
Okay, I'll use the blue bar to represent those.
Two crits in a row, though.
That was brilliant.
That's been nasty.
Paladins kind of like to go off, but God, that was insane.
Let's see, so Song of Rest
Okay, so you're
adds
resting up, so you have
1d6.
enough time to talk to each other.
Oh,
I'm gonna go look at the harpy and see if there's anything.
To be fair, I did warn her.
If you want to check the harpy, if you want to inspect the things he had, it would be an investigation. If you want to carve out something, it could be a survival.
I'm not really in it for the trophy, so let's do investigation. That's not great.
That's a woman's body.
Okay,
You've
let's
seen
get some
those
chicken
before?
wings then.
Damn it.
Another crit. That's a good use of it, right?
The worst part about this is we're gonna get to the big bad, and you're gonna start.
I know.
I did say our good rolls were going to be in battle, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, I botched every roll coming up to this tower.
Okay, so you have chicken wings to eat. Consider it a ration. I don't know if you don't mind cannibalism.
I mean, it's a monster. It's not a. It's a sentient monster, but it's still an aberration.
Well,
This
yeah.
bullet has big breasts.
God damn it.
While we're sitting here, I'm going to take a moment to use an action out of combat, so that doesn't actually take up an action. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Pact Boon,
Mm-hmm.
which here I'll go ahead and click it real quick. Oh, it doesn't actually put it in. So I create a weapon in my hand. It's just going to be a long sword. And so I'm basically going to put my left hand down towards my hip as if I got a scabbard there, my right hand above it as if I'm grabbing a sword, and pull it out, and the sword's just going to materialize from, like, nothing. And I'm going to slip it through an empty leather loop on my side.
Want to have that ready for next fight.
Says next to the man with a turret.
Honestly, I feel naked without a sword on my back.
Certain people don't like you going certain places with certain objects, so being able to conjure one out of thin air is quite useful.
I find being the biggest cat in the room tends to help people not to say anything about my sword.
I get the slight feeling you and I don't interact with the same people.
Probably not. When's the last time you've been to church?
What the hell is a church?
Then no, we do not interact with the same people.
While these two are talking, Bjorn, you see a gargoyle in a window, knocking.
Is that enchanted bell still going? How am I feeling?
Maybe another wisdom save?
I'll say that you're already past the effect of the spell on the bell.
Oh, thank God it came down.
After some time of rest and some time of healing, you're feeling okay.
Well, it looks like we've got another new friend out there.
Hello.
Hello!
Did you see Have you already seen the master?
That was going to be my next stop.
Good. And did you see the lady?
Oh, we saw plenty of her.
I mean, there wasn't much to see. Very tiny.
Oh, there's even less now.
You win some, lose some. It's all the same to me.
I want a chicken wing?
Technically, we saw her and then we didn't see her because of the darkness spell, but then we saw her again.
In multiple pieces.
That sounds like fun. Well then,
It was a little fun.
I'll talk to the master. See you later.
Oh, that's not good.
How about you don't?
Why wouldn't I?
Because we'll go talk to him for you.
Roll me a
Don't you want to stay out there and enjoy the sound of the bell?
Exactly. I mean, you seem to be having so much fun. We'll...
Persuasion.
Fuck.
God damn it. I mean, I guess I could, but that is my job.
You really don't want to do that. Your master probably isn't going to be too happy about the events that transpired. It's not something you want to get involved in on the festival.
Is your job very specific on the timing? Could you just, take a 2-hour, take a long lunch break today?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Earned it. I mean,
Perhaps.
You gave me uppies earlier.
I mean, if
Well,
I
take
could
a half
have
day.
some chicken wings, then I guess I could have a lunch break.
Give the
tell you what,
some damn
take
chicken.
them all. Take them all.
The gargoyle starts getting
See, that crate did come in handy.
and starts eating his former comrade. Tasty. And the lady's resting too. So nice.
Yep, just resting.
Over a pool of blood.
That's right. You just take 5 down here. We'll go upstairs and let the master know that you're taking your lunch break for the day.
Thank you very much. You are all my new friends.
Going
Anything for a
around,
friend.
making new friends, getting high from enchanted bells. Oh, it's a lovely day. I sidle up the stairs.
You get up to the 3rd floor, and again, like the 1st floor, the door seems locked.
Hey, Cervantes, I think you got some mic things going on.
I think that might be Yonanashi, actually.
Ah.
Is that fixed?
Much better.
Seems to be, yeah.
Yep.
Cat got it again.
As I was saying, you climb up to the 3rd floor. The next one will be the last one. And unlike the first one, this door seems locked.
All right.
Wait. Wanna try to check for magic again?
Yeah, I'll pull out my my sonic screwdriver and cast detect magic as a ritual.
Okay. As you all wait patiently for him to finish.
So you say you've never been to church?
Well, probably when I was young. I mean, look at me, I'm an Asimar, but I kinda fell out.
I mean, it's never too late to come back.
I'll pass.
Did you fly so high your wings were burnt by the sun?
You know, funny thing about Asimar is not all of us can fly. Really, it's only those pretentious assholes that can get the ability to fly. You know, something about protecting people and fighting for the light. They get extra blessings.
Oh my god, don't get me started about assholes.
Then
God,
you're one of
would
those
not
who
come down.
flies their way to a stairway to heaven, then.
More like a highway to hell.
That'd make a good song.
It's time to get a bustle in our hedgerows, boys and girls. how's the door looking, magic-wise?
There's magic, just like the entrance door. There's abjuration magic.
We might want to take a step back before I try this. Gonna step back 30 feet.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow.
Once everybody's clear, I'll cast Mage Hand and try to use my Thieves' Tools on the lock.
Go ahead. You got those good rolls here. What? Plus 6. Wow. Again, it looks like this shouldn't be a lock you could pick, but you should have experience on this, and it clicks.
Well done.
Too hot for you? You should try my meatballs.
Sounds delicious.
As I
Come on, baby, just eat the rich.
The rich are actually a great meal.
That sounds less than nice.
I never
Yes,
said
they're
I was
very flavorful
I meant
and
the rich-
dense.
I
What
meant
would be
the
a good
rich
word for that?
sauce on his meatballs.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I meant the rich, but okay.
Let's not. My lord's rich. That would go poorly.
The door is open. You could take a peek inside if you want.
Ozzy's just gonna walk right in.
Yeah, Vitari's gonna follow him.
Same.
Just right on in. Screw this. We don't have much time.
I'll
Just wanna
bring
walk-
up the rear.
Hang on, my screen's acting up. Let me do one thing really quick.
Your tank bard is moving on in.
There we go. I can see. Paladin, I get in there.
A hooded figure in front of a table having dinner, and as he sees you enter, he looks at you, surprised, and keeps looking at you. He takes his fork and the rest of the things he has, and just puts gently over the table and looks at you.
Ozzy's gonna point a finger and go, Master of puppets, you're pulling the strings?
As he does that, Vitari's gonna point.
Yes, I am the master of puppets, if you want it. Yes.
Vitari's
I
gonna point at
didn't-
his meal.
You gonna finish that, or are you saving room for fairy boat later?
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna put this here. I just casually set down my turret. It's my baby.
Just casually. I'm sorry. Who are you people?
Concerned citizens.
Call me the DEA.
I really just want to know how to make a bell like that. That was really good.
I mean,
You know I'm bad the times I've had. I've got a bad reputation.
should I be picking on something? It looks like he's saying something.
I've been getting the feeling he's been making references and I don't get them either.
I don't give a damn about his bad reputation.
Ben's catching on.
Oh, I know exactly what you're doing, but Aurelius doesn't.
This man doesn't either. This man gets up.
Silver-tongued devil, demon lich, you know just what I'm doing.
Can we calm down, please? I was having dinner. No, I'm not making room for fairies. Fairies are for selling, not for eating.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem here.
Yeah, for once I'm gonna have to agree with him.
You all seem like good gentlemen. Maybe if I share a profit with you, you won't try and ruin my meal?
Yes, Private Paladin, that works every time. No.
I mean, maybe you don't want. But maybe the fallen Osimar knows that you shouldn't care about what other people think. Especially paladins.
See, while I agree with that sentiment, a friend of yours really pissed me off a second ago, and I kind of have a bone to pick with you because she was under your employ.
Oh, that reminds me. One moment. I yell down the stairs. What was your name again?
You hear the voice of the gargoyle. My name's Cart.
Yeah, Cart's on his lunch break. He wanted me to tell you that.
So Cart is on his lunch break.
Yes, he'll be back in an hour.
Okay.
I think it's more like 50 minutes by now. It's been a bit.
See, there's something about that maybe you should know. It's just a word, really. A really simple word. I like to call it fireball. He says
crap.
as he extends his hand to you.
Aurelius is gonna try to move as fast as he can, if he can at all.
That's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's not my best one.
Okay, what's the saving throw we gotta give? Dex?
Dex.
Oh boy. Also, is Snowman echoing for anybody else?
It's because he's on voice in Roll20 as well as in Discord. If you
Sorry.
mute him.
Sorry now. I had to reconnect. My thing wasn't loading. Is it better now?
Yeah. I don't know how I got that good of a roll with the -2 to Dex, but I will take it.
Fire starts spreading around.
Thank Jesus for all of those temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna come
Yeah.
clutch.
I took half
Except
damage.
Yodonasi
so-
takes full damage.
Oh, I thought I'd take half. Oh yeah. I thought you said I
everyone
take full.
except- yeah.
How much damage is it?
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna spend a
It's rolled down
reaction.
to 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a reaction and cast
10
absorb
twice.
elements.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. So you take half damage.
Reaction. Y'all already know what's coming.
That's still rolling 3d10,
Why is
so
it still rolling that 3d10?
because
I'll try
that's
to
what
fix
you
that.
kept it in at.
That should just be 2.
Yeah,
Here.
change it. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. He's going to make the next series saving throw. While I'll do that, why don't you all roll me initiative?
Vitari's gonna be like, yeah, you're not the only one that can use bastard.
Oh,
This
I
is why
fell
I
into a
gave up.
burning ring of fire.
Oh, see.
Through the fire and the flames, we carry on.
Oh shoot. Click that. There we go. Even worse.
Wait, so how much damage do we take?
Everyone except Ben and Yodonasi take full damage, which is 21. So the one that take half damage, 10.
Oh, I still have
Hang
a
on, my
temporary hit
throat's
point
up.
left then.
Why is my token not?
Okay. There's
Having trouble accessing my token. It won't pop up with the.
okay.
Ah, there we go. So there's that. And then it took another 10, so it takes me down to 18. Oops, wrong one.
Okay. And he will do his dexterity saving throw too.
You rolled that for Bjorn because you've got that highlighted.
What? Ah, okay. Sorry. Eesh.
And you deleted my token on the initiative list.
I have almost everyone's. Yeah, I have you. You're the first one. I don't know what it doesn't show on. Well, that's a mystery. And this is a. This man got a 2. Okay. Since he got a 21, he takes half damage from the Hellish Rebuke.
So he takes 4.
Let's say 4. Yeah.
Roll down.
Admittedly, your fire's a little bit bigger.
That makes it Ozzy's turn.
Ozzy's going to point to this guy and go, "When you're poisoned, deaf, dumb, and blind."
What?
Oh, Ozzy's in a pickle.
As he casts blindness, deafness, he's going to blind the master of puppets.
Okay. Constitution.
Has to beat a 14. And he matches.
You know, you can make that go away by eating some of the flesh of the person who cast the spell. Taste him, you will see. More, that's all you need.
And with it not working, Ozzy's gonna step up, pull out his swords, and poke him with his rapier, and spending a bardic inspiration for that blade flourish extra damage.
Go for it.
That's a 19.
That sure does it.
So that's 8 points worth of damage.
That's why. Ah, okay. There's the blade first, and then the piercing. Okay.
And that will be his turn.
Okay, Bjorn's.
All right. I'm just gonna. He's casting AoE, so I'm just gonna put some distance in between us here. What's this? 5,
If you didn't, I was gonna.
15, 20.
Get behind
25,
me!
30. There we go. All right. I am going to whip out my crossbow.
How do I get rid of that? Whoops.
A 14. That's hit.
All right.
Got it.
11 piercing damage.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to hit him with a force ballista. Ooh, and it crits.
God damn it!
Nice.
Blow.
Ho ho ho!
You rip his head off with the ballista.
He had a better word.
Oh, my baby! I'm so proud of you.
Like a sniper, he's got his sights set on you. Sharpshooter, sharpshooter.
Fair enough. The master is dead, but the bell is still ringing.
I'm going to take a second and use 10 of my 15 since we had the short rest and lay on hands myself back to.
Nice.
And I spend a spell slot, touch myself right in the chest, and heal myself over 9 points of health.
Anyone else still lower than max?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm by 1 point, and I don't care about 1 point.
I'm 10 down. I don't know if Ben's up or not, though.
Yeah, I've still got a temporary hit point left, and I'm at full from the rest.
I forgot to take my 10. Never mind, I forgot to take my... It's my bad. So I'm only 1 down.
Well, I've got 5 left, so I'll give you 1, and I'll give Wimpy 1. And that leaves me with 3.
Cool.
So we're just going to rush the rest of this bell tower, or what?
I've heard worse ideas.
Sounds good to me.
You start climbing up. What?
Actually, I was gonna go check his desk real quick, see if there's like anything in there. Like,
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
okay. That's a desk.
He does have still some leftovers from his dinner.
What's he eating?
Steak.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab that steak and just snack for later. Take a bite out of it, just literally carrying it in my hand, just. Argh.
Bjorn, you start checking his handwriting, and the people he shares letters with sound real familiar. You know the people he's exchanging letters with, and who the fairies will go to if his plan had succeeded. He wanted to sell them to the black market where your old organization did.
Guys, I know this is going to come as a real Act 3 twist. But this guy who was selling fairies for their blood was going to sell them to these guys I know who like to buy fairies for their blood.
Who could have ever predicted that one?
Are all vacations like this? This is very strange.
Very important question though. How is the steak cooked?
This story seems very implausible.
It's
That sounded forced.
it's not too much cooked.
So it's like rare?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe he wasn't completely evil.
Yeah, exactly. Had it been a well done steak.
Then we would have desecrated the corpse.
Ah,
Exactly.
he wasn't too pedantic then, because you know how a pedant likes his steak. Well, actually.
God damn it.
Katari's gonna look at Bjorn and be like, I haven't decided if I like you yet or not, but you're making a case.
I'm gonna use that. That's funny.
Well, up the stairs we go. Hey! Cart, can I have uppies again?
The gargoyle appears outside the window and says, I'm sorry, I'm still eating.
Of course.
Back in an
By the way,
hour."
Cart, the master said you can have the rest of the day off.
And the rest of his steak.
Yeah, and I'm gonna close the door really quickly and say, yep, and then he's also taking a nap.
Oh, he is? Then I shouldn't disturb him.
Exactly.
I will go and rest. Thank you very much. You are very kind.
Well, we try.
Bye. As he goes down again. You arrive to the 4th floor of the bell tower. A single orc man is still hitting it as if it were the end of the world. Wait.
Hey, dude, your employer's dead. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Like dead, is it like dead asleep? He's like He said you're good. You don't need to ring the bell.
He stops ringing the bell, but it's still hitting a little bit since it has some momentum. And he says, "Who are you people?"
We just came from talking to Master or whatever his name is. He said, I'm gonna take a break, take a nap, tell the rest that they can take a break, take a nap, whatever you want to do.
And why are you here?
I just told you. Because we spoke to the Master and he said, yo, go tell the orc upstairs, take a nap. That's why we're here.
And what did the Master said my name was?
He said the orc upstairs. Didn't ask any specifics.
He didn't give you my name?
Nah, he seemed really tired. Like, he wasn't really into it. I'm gonna need to roll persuasion, aren't I?
Yeah. He does that sometimes. But why is the small man making things right there?
Oh, this is just my baby.
Why is your baby mechanical?
Well, if you must know,
It's what they do.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Baby's a term of endearment, you know? Like, he really enjoys the creation. He takes pride in it. Calls it his baby.
I need to keep ringing the bell.
No,
It's my work.
You really don't.
I'll tell you what.
Once.
You take a half day, and I'll take over ringing the bell.
Roll me a persuasion.
Not my best subject.
You, the bell, you tiny man?
I like
Tell
the
you
bell.
what. Tell you what if I can tell you that I can make the bell keep ringing, and without you having to touch it, so you can go ahead and take your nap and, you know, not work.
Can you do that?
I absolutely can.
Show me.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Unseen Servant. Where's my spell at? So basically, where you at? There you are. For up to 1 hour, a invisible creature can appear, and it can do anything that a person normally could do, except for anything combative. So I'm just gonna, all of a sudden, it's gonna start pulling the rope to make the bell start ringing again. See
That's
what I tell
good.
you. Now
If
you
the
can go.
master knew you could do that, he should have told you first to do it instead of me. I will, if you insist, take a break. But I'll take it right here as I eat my sandwich, which has eggs, because the master is very generous. Do you want a sandwich with eggs?
You know, I had eggs for lunch, and steak just now for dinner.
I had some delicious wings earlier, so I'm doing good.
I had eggs for lunch and for breakfast. And I'll have them again for dinner. Thank you.
He likes eggs.
Take this.
I like eggs.
Man. He gives you a sandwich with egg yolk. It's delicious, isn't it?
I smell the
Now
eggs.
I can enjoy the bell ringing. Thank you very much. And
So,
he just sits down. He's reposing against the wall. And he doesn't look like he wants to leave.
You gonna take a nap or anything? I mean, you've been up here a long time. You need to get your rest back.
The bell is beautiful. I want to keep watching it. Don't you agree? Isn't it beautiful?
Oh yeah, it's great. I love its metal.
You got a thing.
It's silver
18 months
from the
strong.
mountain.
Yeah,
yeah, fairy silver, then all that. Yeah.
You know, it is beautiful. I take a look. I'm gonna take a look at the glowing glyph that I saw earlier.
Okay.
On an Arcana check, can I see any way of disrupting it?
With a 16, you are quite sure that if you could damage the silver and make a scratch on the glyph, it would eventually stop working.
You know, it's so beautiful. I want to take an even closer look. I pull out my sonic. All right, where is the glyph on the bell? Is it where he was standing before?
Yeah.
Here, Bjorn, let me give you a hand here.
Okay, awesome. So yeah,
Lift you up.
trying
So
to
you can reach.
trying to keep the bell between me and the orc so he doesn't see what I'm doing. I try and use my sonic screwdriver and scratch across the glyph.
Okay, make a. Okay, Ozzy's preparing action. The screwdriver, it's the smith's tool, right?
Sure. Let's see, what attribute would I use with that?
Since you want to hit it really hard, I would say it's strength. OC, roll me a performance check to see how much you distract the orc.
I think he's attracted.
Oh, that was an Aussie performance check. Okay, good.
Yeah, on OC. Aurelius, how are you helping Bjorn before we see how...
I was just trying to lift him up so he could properly reach the thing. I didn't know how tall it was, but I assuming it was bigger than the rock gnome.
Yeah. I'll say that since the bell is moving so much, Bjorn, it's really difficult to get a good hit in.
I'm gonna telepathically tell my servant to slow down the bell slightly, but just enough. It keeps ringing, so it doesn't make the orc like freak out, but just slow it down a
Roll
bit.
me deception.
Deception. Okay.
Your music is pretty, mister. The orc says to Ozzy.
19!
Thank you.
It's almost as beautiful as
Also-
the bell. Please keep playing. He doesn't look like he's paying attention to the bell.
And then, I don't know if you saw that, Ozzy, but I did tap your shoulder to kind of gesture us to change spots.
Ozzy's okay. He's got an action prepared just in case something goes down. He'll be fine.
Okay.
Does Bjorn want to repeat his?
Sure.
Bell is moving slower now.
I'll give it another
Yeah.
try.
Bjorn, if it's a strength check, want me to take over?
Based
I'll
on that
say
roll.
I'll say since he's being held and the bell is slowing down, I'll give you the advantage.
I will
So
take the
you
advantage.
get a really good hit to the glyph, which makes quite a strong sound. So I'll need OC to repeat the performance check to see if the orc notices. Which he doesn't. Oh, that's a real cool song. How do you call it?
It's called the Paralyzer. And as soon as that bell stops ringing, he's going to go ahead and use his held action to do.
'Cause I'm the paralyzer. I seem to be.
More like stop making it sound. It would make a real strong sound and then keep. But if you want to use hold person, that's alright. Let's see if this boy gets paralyzed. Wisdom.
Nope, he is held.
Oh, I feel it. It is paralyzed.
As he falls prone and paralyzed.
Go to sleep.
No, it's even worse than sleep, because if we attack him, it's an auto crit.
So, seeing that he's paralyzed, I'm gonna just tell my servant, okay, you can fucking... like, you can stop ringing a bell. Just...
So should we kill him?
Well, I'm not one for needless bloodshed, but if he's going to be a problem and do this again, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
I'm gonna cast.
Guitar's gonna stab him.
Whoops, say again?
Guitar's gonna stab him. Not even gonna wait.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Now you do have to hit him.
God damn it.
It's for 1 minute, so everyone gets 10 attacks on him if they want.
Look, try it like this.
Well, he does get a saving throw at the end of each turn
Well,
to shake it off.
to be fair, also, I do have my Hex. Should have been proficiency in there. I forgot to have my proficiency bonus, but oh well.
You do have a proficiency bonus?
Yeah, for it's a longsword.
It's a 2, so that would
Yeah.
be a 13 to hit.
Well, since he's paralyzed, that...
Actually, what's your strength, Yodanashi? Your proficiency's already added in. Your strength isn't added, though.
Oh, -2.
Or no, it's your charisma, because it's your warlock weapon, so add your charisma to it.
Oh, okay, so then I get another +2.
Yeah, packed weapons are fun like that.
Yep.
Yeah, and since he is stunned, attack rolls against him have advantage. So yeah, both of those hit. So please roll damage. Critical,
Okay.
since he's paralyzed.
I'm not 100% sure how to select the crit.
Just roll your
I just roll the dice.
Yeah, roll your dice twice. And then we just minus the modifier from the second roll.
Yeah.
So that second one is another 7.
Yeah, so that's 14 from Aurelius. And 10 from Yodonasi. Aurelius and sorry, Bittery. Oh, stop! It hurts.
Sorry, but
Oh, he can't even talk. He's fully paralyzed.
The chat's a bit divided on what we should do with him.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast detect magic to see if I successfully disrupted the magic of the bell.
How poorly does this orc look to Ozzy?
He looks like he's a helpless baby being stabbed to death.
Ozzy's going to use subdue damage and attack him twice with his swords. He's not going to try and kill him. He's going to try and knock him out.
Yeah, that's a much better solution.
God damn
I
it!
think he's KO'd.
sorry. Can't have you ringing the bell.
While these people are absolutely destroying this poor man, Bjorn,
He said to have subdue.
you are
Does a
sure-
13 hit?
Yeah. You are sure, Bjorn, that you disrupted the bell, so even if he kept hitting it, it wouldn't have an effect anymore. So, you know.
Turns out that was really unnecessary. I'm gonna call this one a mission accomplished.
Well,
You don't tell me what to do, but you seem to make sense, smart man who likes drugs.
I only feel slightly bad.
I'm gonna lay on hands this orc and get him back to stabilize, just so he's not gonna die and bleed out. I've only got like 2 left, so
I'm
he's
also
still
gonna
down, but he won't die.
I'm also gonna pull out a parchment, my quill, and ink bottle, and I'm gonna write a quick note for him saying,
Sorry about the stabbing. Kind of comes with the job. Did not want to kill you. You should be fine in just a little bit. Go on a vacation. You're kind of free now.
and I'm gonna just slide a note like right in this like.
As
front
soon as
pants
I
pocket.
cure the orc, I'm going to drop the paralyze on him. And Ozzy's gonna give him a hug. Sorry about that. We had to make sure that any possible dangers to the fairs were eliminated or taken care of before we knew that it would cease happening.
I feel like a dummy, man.
Don't feel so bad. Ozzy's gonna start playing a song for him.
I will 100% take all responsibility for that. In fact, you know what? Here, I'm gonna remove a gold piece from my inventory and give it to him. I don't know how much your master pays you, but I'm sorry.
I don't. Who are you people? Why do you do this? I like your song. Thank you.
I feel bad now.
If you could please just play music and not kill me, that would be great.
I don't think we're planning on killing you anymore.
No.
And in fact, I wasn't planning on killing you. I was just making sure that you couldn't ring the bell anymore.
Hold on, I got this. I'm gonna use my gnomish tinker feature and craft him a music box that will play Ozzy's song for him anytime he wants.
Tiny man, you are now my best friend ever.
You see what you get when you don't murder people for no reason. Just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very,
just saying.
To be fair, everything else in this tower has tried to murder.
it's very.
Cart was a perfect gentleman.
Kurt was outside the tower most of the time. I said in the tower.
He gave me uppies.
I'm sorry, but it's like in my line of work, usually when I leave people behind, they come back and try to kill me later. So I like to just get them taken out in advance,
Well, you shouldn't judge people.
Not judging people is what's kept me alive as long as I.
The music box is just going boo doo boo doo bee doo bee doo. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Darkness. She is my old friend.
You like darkness? Oh boy, can I help you out with that?
No.
While they're talking, I'm going to affix one end of the rope to my turret, and I'm gonna just swan dive backwards out the window. Cart, catch me!
What?
Is Cart still eating?
Cart jumps out the window when he hears that because he was eating, and he catches you at the last minute and says, "That was reckless."
I just wanted to see what you do. I had a safety rope on the whole time. You're a good lad, Cart.
I am a
Can this thing
worried
even
lad.
hold you up? He's just looking at the turret.
The Vitari's is gonna look at the rope out the window and be like, be a real jerk move to cut that rope right now.
Which is why you won't do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I actually like him a bit.
Why did the tiny man try to kill himself?
Tiny
There's a
man's
lot-
weird.
There's a lot of things we've been asking.
I think he
about
did it
Tiny
for the memes, and you see Ozzy, he's gonna cast this and jump out the window too.
Okay.
Why?
Why do you do that?
I want to fly.
But yeah, it worked. Look at the bright side. It was at least this way. You got paralyzed. You got a music box. You got healed.
Away
up,
we fly, 5 miles off the ground.
My other plan
Let's
probably
see.
would have terrified you so bad you would have jumped too.
Cart will try and catch OC2, but he's going to try. I'm not saying he will do it. He fails.
That's okay. How far am I falling?
You were at the 4th story, so
40 feet? 40, 50 feet?
Crap! I realize he's gonna rush to the ground floor to try.
So that's 4d6 of damage when I hit the ground, half to whatever damage it is. So I'll live.
Except it's dealt by weapon attacks. That was not dealt by a weapon attack.
Yeah,
He's right.
It's true.
I mean, the ground is a weapon upon itself.
No, gravity is only a weapon in Dark Souls. Please.
It's fine. It has to roll max damage to kill me.
I want you to remember those words.
I'm waiting.
Why?
Let's see the numbers. The cat is using the Tabaxi running ability to get.
I'm gonna. Oh, that won't get there fast enough. I was gonna try sending my unseen.
It literally has to roll max damage to kill me. Or to knock me out.
Do you want to do the honors? OC, do you do the honors?
Yeah, sure, I'll roll the 46. Oh, that's nothing. For falling 4 stories, I just break my ankle.
Ah, that hurt.
Really, it's just saw a man jump. Crap, 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 crap!
When he gets up off the ground, he'll just use his cure wounds on him.
Let's imagine a fully armored lion rushing through there, just screeching to a stop. What the hell, man?
I literally took 3 points of damage from a 4-story drop.
Nothing much.
This whole time, Badar is just watching this happen, and he's just gonna shrug, sit down next to the orc, and say, "So, sorry about stabbing you and all."
I don't forgive you.
Understandable. I wouldn't forgive me either. But just know I never apologize. But I just did for you, so that speaks volumes. Have a good day.
And he's gonna walk out the room and down the stairs.
While he's going down, everyone is already outside. Since the bell stopped ringing, you can see that Bjorn would be here together with Kart. You would see that people have started to look at themselves, like checking their rights, checking everything's fine, and as if they didn't know what happened, they start to go back to their routines.
Ozzy's gonna walk around and do a performance. Just like the Pied Piper led rats through the streets.
People don't seem too attracted to your song since they are basically coming back from an illusion.
You dance like a marionette, swing to the symphony of destruction.
I don't know about you, gentlemen, but I'm very tired. I think I'm going back to the boat.
That sounds like a good idea.
Badar's gonna lean over to some random
Hey, with no comment. Hey, by the way, next time someone suggests a festival about hunting and killing fairies, do me a favor and stab him in the heart.
And then he's just gonna keep walking.
And that's the lesson, children. If you are ever to kill fairies, don't do it and just stab the person who proposed it right into the heart.
We should write and illustrate children's books.
Hey, Ben!
Aha! Stay tuned!
And that's been it for me.
All right, fun times. Thanks.
This was fun.
I'm glad you like it. You actually gave me the hardest time because you are not supposed to be able to enter the bell tower so easily. The whole goddamn school of magic prepared.
So was that not a magic lock?
Yeah, you took the fastest route. Here you had the library, here you had to meet the RP, but no. You speed run this motherfucker.
We did not want to race earlier.
The bell was the problem, so we went to the bell.
Yeah, fair enough. You had to. The idea was you had to find out that the door was locked with arcane lock. Everything was locked with arcane lock, and then said, "Hey, there's a school of magic here. Maybe we can find something to enter." But no, Bjorn is just too good.
What I find funny is like the master was supposed to be the big bad, wasn't
he? Yeah.
And he went down way easier than the harp.
Yeah.
And you just remember, we had 2 crits on the harpies.
Yeah.
Oh, paladin.
It's almost like Artificer is a broken class from a broken book.
28
Now,
damage
hang on.
in a single turn.
Artificer has given us the ability for you to ride in a metal kangaroo Bellsman's pouch.
28 force damage in a single turn. That's crazy. Level.
Guys, we just had a warlock in a campaign that didn't cast.
Yeah, you did. Achievement unlocked.
So I did have an answer for that, Harpy, even though I didn't know it, because I had heroism in my list. That would have prevented me from being frightened.
Yeah, I look for enemies that you could more or less easily manage, but you just
Ozzy, good call on that paralysis there. If what I was trying to get us to shift places for is because if I saw him make a move past Shroud and just scare him, just make him run away.
Nope, Ozzy was prepared to hold him down in case he decided to run and try and start ringing the bell again. So he was just gonna go, bam, you're held, you can't do anything, and then we decide what we do with him.
I was just trying to be a meat shield between the orc and the caster there. That's was my main goal.
Your bard was built to be a tank.
That's a new one. But yeah, you did all real great.
Alright.
Awesome.
Well, thank you, Cervantes. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a blast.
I'm glad you had fun.
So to help it out next time with that arcane lock, technically Thieves' Tools don't work on it.
No, you can technically pick any lock on Arcade Lock, only it has the DC increased by 10. It was literally an 18 both times, and then just did it because he could.
All right.
I think I had some
TIL.
pretty good persuasions there, though. Both on the orc and on.
Yeah, you're all crazy. But well, thanks for playing. I'm glad you had fun. I did too. Stay tuned for more band stuff. I believe you have more D&D to come, maybe. Possibly?
Yeah. I got a with Zane Kiryu and Distortion Devil and some other folks. Got a one shot coming up on Friday.
If you like D&D stuff, I believe Worldwide Wimpy also has.
I am in a campaign Friday nights with Schmoogan, if you are familiar with her over with the Unexpectables, and I think she did something for the Natural Wonders too. So
If we're gonna do D&D plugs, I'm working on restarting my campaign on my Twitch channel. The best way to keep up to date on that is follow me on Twitter. I'm writing my campaign still and everything.
So if you were missing the reference I was doing, literally 99% of everything I said with Ozzy was a music lyric from a heavy metal band.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
It was hard not to notice. It's just that I didn't know how to answer because I said, "Well, how do you answer to someone speaking in things
With
you've
more
done?"
metal, just that easy. By the way,
master's responses were the best. What?
also, while everyone was plugging D&D stuff, my girlfriend and I are working on a bit of a D&D project. We are taking the entire setting of Hollow Knight, skinning it over the existing D&D game. Check her out if you can on Tumblr. Her name is Cardinal Melody, and I believe she's in the chat there. We've been putting a lot of work in, and we're hoping to have it ready by this summer.
Well done. I hope you have the best of luck there.
All
This
right.
has been the Land of the Stars.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
All right. That was a good long day o streaming. I will be back on Tuesday with another race. An Enemizer, Link to the Past Randomizer League race. Yeah. I'll be back on Thursday with something, I don't know. And then Friday with more D&D. All right, final order of business. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's see who's streaming right now who might appreciate a raid. think I forgot to do raid last time. I might have. I don't know. Oh, let's drop it on Limes. We haven't given Limes a raid in a while. Slash raid. Blow. Alright. I'm going to relax, because I've been streaming for like 5 hours straight. Alright, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.